Hi everyone! Today I'm going to demonstrate how to use Cloudmersive Shield Reverse Proxy to protect a website. We will start on our demo website page. This is an unprotected page that has various functionality, including uploading files and navigating to the various subpages. We have also set up a demo page with Cloudmersive Shield enabled, which is a virus scanning reverse proxy, and you can see here that the URL is different. Now for this example, I happen to be running it locally, but it has the capability to run remotely as well. If I refresh the page, you can see it has the same setup and functionalities as the unprotected demo page. The difference between the pages is that we have the ability to apply security policies to protect file uploads on the Cloudmersive Shield page. To set up the security policies, we will bring up the Manage Site page in our Cloudmersive account, and we will select Add Security Policy. So let's say we want to set up virus scan file uploads for multi-part informed data, Advanced Scan. We will select it from the drop-down and click Add Policy. Once it's added, this policy will automatically virus scan all file uploads according to the parameters that we specify. From here, we will click Edit to configure our advanced scanning options. Going down the list, we will choose to block executables, invalid file uploads, script file uploads, files containing macros, and password-protected files. The password-protected files are a threat because you can't scan a file if it's encrypted, so we strongly recommend blocking them for that reason. Additionally, we can limit the file types that the user can upload based on the content of the file. For this example, we will say that we can only support .pdf and .docx. This means that the system is going to read the files, analyze them, and determine their content type, and block it based on content, not the file extension. This will prevent users from uploading renamed malicious files that would get past basic protection. Now, we can also specify which user-facing error messages we want to show. So if a virus is found, we can provide a custom URL with an error message. Or in the unlikely case of a scanning error occurring, we can provide a custom error message URL for that as well. Once everything is filled out to our satisfaction, we are ready to click Save Policy. Heading back to the demo page, let's say that this demo application is a legacy application or even a third-party application that we didn't create. Notice that we don't need to change the application in any way. The shield is going to automatically protect the application, which means this is a no-code solution. Now we're ready to try out the security policies that we just applied. Let's start with this DLL file, which is an executable file and is a serious threat to any Windows server or desktop. We will rename the file to innocuous.pdf. So now this looks like a normal PDF file, but in reality, it's a malicious or custom executable that could run code on the server. From here, we will attempt to upload the file to our unprotected demo site. We can see that it indicates that the upload was received, which is bad news for the site. Now we will attempt the same file upload on our Shield protected site, and we can see that the request was blocked. This is the default error message, but as we mentioned earlier, this can be customized with different wording and branding. So from this first example, we have discovered that the site that was not modified with the Shield policies is vulnerable to the executable attack, whereas the site modified with the Cloudmersive Shield Reverse Proxy is still safe. Let's go back and try another type of threat. I'm actually going to open this file in Visual Studio Code to demonstrate that while it looks like a harmless PDF, you can see that it has JavaScript embedded into the code, which is set up to run on the user's machine. While it isn't a virus, it is a malicious scripting threat, which could wreak havoc on a device. This is just a simulated threat, so we are in no real danger, but we can see that when the file is opened, we receive an error saying this malicious code is running. We will again try uploading it to the non-modified demo site, and we can see that again, the uploaded file was allowed. Switching over to our site protected by Cloudmersive Shield Reverse Proxy, when we try to upload the file, it is blocked by our security policy that we set up. Although we didn't set up a security policy for them, the reverse proxy automatically protects against viruses and malware as well. To demonstrate what happens when we have an infected file, we are going to download an ICAR file. An ICAR file is a malware test file from the International Research Group for Virus Research, and they are safe to use for testing virus protection. Once the file is downloaded, we are going to upload it to the unprotected endpoint, and again, the upload was allowed, even though it was a virus-infected file. Back on the Cloudmersive protected site, we can see that the upload was blocked once again. As shown by these examples, we can see that it really can be that easy to fully protect our applications. Now, before we wrap things up, we will highlight a few other security policies and features that are available for use. Back on the Manage Site page, we can configure the target servers that we want to send traffic to. Cloudmersive Virus Scan Reverse Proxy is also an advanced load balancer with health check capabilities, so we can add multiple target servers here. We also have the ability to add transform policies, so this will allow you to transform redirect, remove response headers, or send response headers. You can also configure your site-level settings to choose your load balancing algorithm, run active health checks or passive health checks, enable session affinity in terms of load balancing function, and redirect your domain name of cookies, which can be important depending on the setup of the reverse proxy. And last but not least, we want to mention the rest of the security policies that can be added. We have both virus scanning and 360-degree content protection policies here. We can virus scan raw binary data, JSON binary data, and multi-part form data. We can also apply protection policies for cross-site scripting or SQL injections, create IP address allow lists or block lists, apply rate limiting, or block bots, threat IPs, or Tor nodes. These security policies can be used in combination with each other as well. So say we want to also enable SQL injection protection, we simply select it, hit save, and now the endpoint is protected from SQL injection attacks. And that's it. In conclusion, we hope that this video demonstrated how easy it is to utilize the security beyond our basic antivirus software by employing customizable 360-degree content protection against executable scripts, macros, encrypted files, and more. If you have any questions or would like to sign up, I've included a link in the description below where you can contact our knowledgeable sales team who will be happy to help. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure to check back in for more video tutorials and tips.